What is the downtown girl? Let's take a deep dive. Hey, it's Hallie and I am perpetually online. Apart from YouTube, I've been gone for 9 months, I think, maybe more. But we're not talking about that because I'm back. Autumn is here and aesthetics are thriving. I wanted to talk about the downtown girl because although the aesthetic has been around a little while, I feel like it's really been building up to autumn and winter. Today I'm going to talk to you about the downtown girl's history, fashion influences, and also how to style the looks. Let's get into it. Who is the downtown girl? What is she like? Let me describe her to you. The downtown girl's style is cool but effortless. She listens to the best music, can be found in record stores, bookshops, or walking the streets with a pair of COS or Sony headphones. She embodies a life of friendship, art, music, literature, and fashion. She may even play guitar. She wears big jumpers, relaxed or flared jeans, miniskirts, Converse, DMs or boots, band tees, and relaxed fit jackets. Like lots of other modern aesthetics, it's more than just fashion. It's an aspirational lifestyle. Well, where does the look come from? It's built from lots of fashion and music movements. Let's talk a little bit about each thing. Music and its fashions. I want to talk about music first because it underscores so much of what it means to be a downtown girl. Being perceived as musical is integral to the downtown girl look. If there's one thing a downtown girl's gonna have in her wardrobe, it's graphic or band tees with a vintage feel. If there's one thing a downtown girl's gonna have around her neck, it's headphones. As many of you know, taste in music allows people to bond with each other, and it also shapes people's perceptions of you. I actually think that the downtown girl is nostalgic for another time. But what do I mean by that? The downtown girl wants to feel like they're in a time where she'd spot someone on the subway or at school and ask them who the band on their t-shirt are. She'd then go away and run to her nearest CD or record shop, slip on some listening headphones and hear an album for the first time. As millennials and zillennials in 2014 adored record players, the teens of today also love the look and feel of CDs, cassettes, and retro headphones. The downtown girl wants to be perceived as a music appreciator as well as an effortless stylist. Let's look at some key points of inspiration for this aesthetic. Gossip Girl. We all know that Gossip Girl's impact on lifestyle and fashion cannot be understated. But instead of talking about this sort of style, I'm kind of talking about this sort of style. I don't even think it's necessarily the types of clothes that Jenny wears. It's more the strewn on feel, the color palette, and also her literal downtown girl lifestyle. She gets the subway, there's partying, buying vintage and thrifted clothes, and living with her former rock star father. Actually, Dan might be the ultimate downtown girl. I'm joking. Rory Gilmore. Although Rory Gilmore is by no means a downtown girl, unless Stars Hollow is bigger than I thought, her style from the first few seasons of the show is hugely influential to the downtown girl aesthetic. She wears a lot of big jumpers, relaxed and flared jeans, and simple jewelry. She looks effortlessly nice, cool, and approachable. I also think that the style was really true to the time. Rory's encyclopedic knowledge of music and literature also plays a key role in why she is the downtown girl lifestyle. If you want to watch Rory be a downtown girl, you should watch season 2, episode 21. That's the episode where Rory runs away and meets Jess in New York. They get hot dogs, talk about books and music, and go record shopping. I also want to shout out Lane, who is the ultimate downtown girl, but was robbed of her New York City lifestyle. As an aside, I'd also really recommend the show High Fidelity that Zoe Kravitz is in. She plays a record store owner, and I just think the fashion is really cool and really downtown girl. Indie sleaze. It would be silly to talk about Gossip Girl and downtown fashion without talking about the indie sleaze fashion movement of the late 2000s and early 2010s. Originating out of cities like London and New York, indie sleaze was a fashion movement that paralleled the indie music movement of the time. It was a huge mix of styles like 90s grunge, 70s glam rock, and 80s pop fashions. It swelled up from the music scene and splashed onto it girls of the time like Kate Moss, Mary-Kate and Ashley, Sky Ferreira, and Alexa Chung. It also became a distinct photography movement defined by candid and carefree flash photography from parties or nights out in the town. You can totally see how much Jenny Humphrey and Gossip Girl plays into this. I think that the downtown girl plays into some of the grunginess from indie sleaze, as well as the cool band girlfriend vibe of some of those 2000s it girls. Lastly, I think the downtown girl takes inspo from the model off-duty aesthetic. I'm using model off-duty as a loose term here. What I mean by this is the type of laid-back, effortlessly cool fashion that models and celebrities wear when they're not working. And they're particularly shot in cities like New York, London, and Paris, where these celebrities and models would just be like walking around. This has obviously been a thing since like the supermodel era of the 80s and 90s, but it continues today. The vibe of this is cool and casual without even trying. The best examples of this I've seen in relationship to the downtown girl are people like Anya Taylor-Joy, Kaya Gerber, Lana Del Rey, Bella Hadid, and Lily Rose Depp. The model of duty style is simple and chic, with key pieces being relaxed fit denim, t-shirts, leather jackets, and walkable shoes. This fits firmly under the cool girl umbrella. So what makes up the downtown girl? She has the lifestyle and vibe of Gossip Girl, the comfort, silhouettes, and coziness from Rory Gilmore, grungy laid-back feel of indie sleaze, and the simplicity and chic effortlessness from those modern model of duty looks. You know what? I'm super pro the downtown girl look. I think it's quite chic and effortless, and it really works for lots of lifestyles. It's comfy. A lot of those pieces are really timeless as well, so it doesn't feel like a wasteful aesthetic. Like, I feel like you can incorporate it into lots of other styles, so it feels a lot more sustainable and thriftable. I do hope that the imagery around the aesthetic becomes more diverse though. Anyway, you must be tired of me talking now, so let's get into some styling. Another day, another sleigh. Period. I am gonna get into some styling. I wanted to say that the downtown girl look is very, very broad, and I think that's why I talked about so many different like fashion movements and aesthetics in TV shows, because it kind of encompasses a lot of stuff. So I thought I would just do like 4 very different looks. Let's get into the first outfit. So I wanted to do something that was kind of like Rory Gilmore mixed with New York, because that really is the vibe of the downtown girl. So I've gone with a Radiohead top. I just picked a band graphic tee, and I really wanted something white because I feel like if you're going to go into the graphic tee route for this aesthetic, they are mostly white, and if you stray into other colours it kind of looks a bit strange. And then with that I've put some relaxed fit flares in just like a normal wash, and then I've gone with the Rory Gilmore jumper, which is iconic, but you can literally get it everywhere. Like, look in men's sections of thrift shops, charity shops, vintage shops. Like, I used to have one of these. I had it for like 8 years, and I just wore it to death. And then I've added some Converse high tops in black. Again, Converse are another classic, so I've added them here. Then I've thrown in a slouchy black leather jacket, as well as a sling bag and some Sony headphones. I actually have these headphones and I'd recommend them. Altogether, this outfit just adds a little bit of edge to Rory Gilmore's look, and I think it's just really cute. And then let's go into the next one. Fair warning, this outfit's gonna look weird. It looks weird on my graphic, but it looks normal IRL. So I'm gonna start with a Henley top. If you've seen my Twilight video, which maybe you have, and if you haven't, go and watch that after this. You've heard me talk about Henley tops a lot, but they are very much back. On top of that, I'm gonna go with this leather vest. Bit strange. It's looking very Human Shrek right now, but it won't, I promise. And then you're gonna go for a light wash wide jean, and then some Doc Marten boots. Then I added a Shakespeare & Co tote because all the it girls have one, including myself, and a book and some headphones. If you are interested in reading more and you've been inspired to kind of get into reading this autumn, follow me on Book Talk. I have a Book Talk account. It's actually my bigger account, and maybe you've come from there, but if you haven't, I post book recommendations, I post kind of vloggy content, and I'm just really on the book wave right now, and you should join me there. So yeah, this looks a bit strange, but I'll show you what it looks like on an actual person so you can see that it's got that kind of like retro feel to it, but it still kind of fits within the downtown girl umbrella. This is a Vivienne Westwood God Save the Queen top, so like you're not gonna find this for a reasonable price. But I did just want to illustrate a bit more of a grungy downtown girl look. And then I've added a stripy green and blue jumper. This is just iconic, but also look in men's sections of thrift shops and vintage shops, because I genuinely see these everywhere. Like, you don't have to buy a brand new one. And then I've added a brown flared corduroy with some white Converse just to bring the colour back up again. And then a brown leather jacket, which is quite slouchy. Again, vintage shops are probably your best bet. Like, I then wanted to just like spice it up, so I've added a Luke's Diner tote, which is so cute and I really want one. And then you cannot forget your headphones. And then for my last outfit, I wanted to go a bit edgy, but also have like a skirt in the mix, because there are loads of skirts and dresses as part of the style. And personally, this is probably more leaning towards how I would dress in this aesthetic. So I've started with a Smith's top. I'm not a fan of Morrissey as a person, but the t-shirts are kind of assertive. And then the skirt, I think I accidentally put the Miu Miu skirt in here, but just like any sort of pleated grey or black or even white skirt could be really nice, and brown as well. If you are in the UK, a hack is to buy a school skirt and then you can have it hemmed or you can cut it. I wore a school skirt like this for like years, so if you have one, bring it into this aesthetic, be a sustainable queen. And then I've added just a slouchy leather jacket on top again. For shoes, I can't stress enough how good a loafer is, just in general to wear and across loads of aesthetics. And particularly with a white sock, I think it's just a really cute combo. So definitely get into that. If you're looking for a pair of shoes, you could go for like a low DM or a loafer. I think it's just really cute and they're useful for all seasons. And then I've added just a white bag just to bring the balance up again, and headphones and electric guitar optional. Not to flex, but I actually have that exact electric guitar. Do not rob me, and also do not drag me. I do play electric guitar. I just thought it tied in the look together and it looked cute. Yeah, so those are the 4 looks. I'll show you all of them again really quickly. And these are just 4 really nice ways of fitting under the downtown girl umbrella. I imagine that you'll have a lot of these sorts of items, so mix and match, see what's in your wardrobe, go thrifting with your friends, it'll be fun, and just like lean into it. That's all from styling me, and I'm gonna take you back to me from a couple days ago. Thanks so much for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the downtown girl aesthetic. Is it something that you really like? Do you not like it? Why not? I'd love to know. I will be making more videos this autumn and winter, like I've got a ton planned out, so please do subscribe and I'll be back with more fun and cozy videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.